Whoop, this is taken off on a weird line.
And it's going to be in the rough, it looks like. Not on the fairway here. This could be a tough shot coming up next. Second shot coming out of the rough here. This one looks like it might have a postage stamp on it. Airmail City.
Yeah, lick it. Send it.
Wow, lucky break right there, Frank.
Yeah. That's what everyone else is going to say, except him.
And he has it, Frank.
I don't believe it.
The Bay Hill Club and Lodge features a really exciting finishing stretch. 16 is a reachable par 5. You'll see eagles and birdies there coming home. 17, a very difficult par 3 over the water. The bunker is there. Takes an excellent shot. And then 18 is all you want. We know that with the water in front. That second shot which comes over the lake. And that's a hold your breath moment. It is a great finishing 3-hole stretch at Bay Hill. Excellent start off the tee. That's a great way to begin this hole. This is position A, right in the fairway. 180 yards to go. Good swing, good shot yet again. That is an excellent play right there. The approach, giving him another good look. Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt. Wow, I thought he made that. Frank can't fault him there, trying to make an eagle.
It's a rare bird, but the pleasure of making one, well worth the effort.
Great shot to get the birdie. Frank, par 3 17th here at Bay Hill. How difficult is this hole?
This one takes your best tee shot, Rich. Otherwise, you're just looking at 4 or 5.
Appears to be a smart shot, Frank.
Yeah, no problem here. That's going to fly all the way.
Birdie try up next. So coming off the birdie on the previous hole, a chance now for yet another one.
And momentum all in his favor.
He was fooled a little bit on that one, Frank.
Really solid stroke.
Frank, time to bring your best. It's the finishing hole here at Bay Hill.
Yeah, if you can get through the final 3 holes in even par or better, you've really done well. I'm loving that balance.
He has just hammered this drive here at the 18th, and now he is in a really good position to make a birdie here in the final hole.
Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
Frank, Tiger won here 4 times in a row from 2000 to 2003, and in all, he's won it 8 times. Why is his game so well suited to Bay Hill?
Bay Hill just suits somebody that can fly the ball through the air and land it soft, because these greens get very, very firm. And obviously, they get slick, so you've got to be a great fast green putter. If you're long, that certainly helps. That sounds like the MO of a certain Tiger Woods.
This one doesn't look good.
There's water over there.
Frank, you've just hit one in the water. You don't want to compound the mistake. What's the mindset here?
This one right here, you've got to forget that big blue oasis in front of you.
After hitting it in the drink, this is the 4th shot.
Yeah, it's hard to imagine the scorecard is quickly adding up. I mean, this skill and that was sublime.
Just good hands, coming out of the rough, able to manage the distance, and now in great position. Just singes the edge, Frank.
Yeah, but at least he's burning the edges. You know you're hitting good putts.
To win the Orlando Classic. No doubt would love to have this one back. That's a double bogey, 2 drop shots. And that wraps up the final round. Just a great performance by our champion today.
Couldn't agree more, Rich. I think this one will have to go down in the books as an absolute classic. Fantastic play, not only in the course today, but all week long.
NBC Golf Channel on EA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the final leg of the FedEx Cup playoffs. Today it's live opening round coverage of the Tour Championship. Atlanta, Georgia and Eastlake Golf Club, so respected by everyone who has ever stepped foot on it. Today we're here for the Tour Championship, the final stop of the FedEx Cup playoffs. This is Rich Lerner along with Frank Novelo to make the call out here today. Time to jump straight into the action out on the course. On to the 7th hole here at East Lake in the Tour Championship. Eastlake Golf Club was named the permanent home of the Tour Championship by Coca-Cola back in 2005. It is the final event of the PGA Tour playoffs for the FedEx Cup, with only the top 30 players on the points list qualifying each year.
Oh, he's winding this one up. Does he have the power, though?
Are you kidding me? Come on, you can't hit a ball that hard.
That is crushing it beyond all crushing. Oh, huge. Huge with a capital H.
Busted that. Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
Playing this par 4, still not on the green after that second shot.
But still not done. A good third shot. Maybe get away here with par.
Ball sitting down here in the rough. He's digging in. How about that shot? From that lie to get it that close, tremendous effort. Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read. Wow, that was so close, Frank.
Just time to forget that one. I mean, he couldn't hit that much better. Even par, currently.
Well, with that drop shot, moves to 1 over for the tournament. Here's another dogleg to the left at East Lake in the Tour Championship. It's the 405-yard par 4 8th hole, and position is paramount here off the tee. You see those 3 fairway bunkers along the left side. You need to avoid those. You want to be positioned on the right. If you get it down that right side in the fairway, you'll have a good chance to attack the whole location. Well, it has all come down to this. The final round here, the FedEx Cup playoffs. We're at the Tour Championship at East Lake in Atlanta, Georgia. Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo. Frank, this golf course respected by every player.
It is, and it's going to be a great challenge today, not just because of the situation, but because of the course itself. Really, you're going to have to bring your whole game here. You're going to have to drive it good. We know that. That's a given out here. But second shots today, getting that ball in the right position. Closer you get, you should get easier putts. And also, if anything, you have to leave the ball underneath the hole today if you're in doubt.
Wayward from the tee, and this one is headed for the rough, Frank. Second shot coming out of the rough here. Oh no, look out, Frank. I think he flushed that one.
Oh, this is going, gone.
So the second of the par 4 goes begging, and now I'll have to rely on the short game.
Yeah, but a short game, as we all know, can redeem a lot of mistakes. Let's see if he does it here.
That was like Usain Bolt, Frank, right through the tape.
Yeah, that first step, that was never going to stop.
That looked like a miss hit, Frank.
The lie was okay. It's a little surprising. Maybe wrong club.
He'll need to be strong with this. And he's made the green. tough hole. Has this now for double bogey. So, with that, 3 over par now for the round. Now to hole number 9, 600-yard par 5. It is the first par 5 of the round.
Yeah, easy decision if you hit a good tee shot here with a gentle draw up and over that hill, Rich. Then you're just going to go for this par 5 and 2. The problems really come, though, if you hit a poor tee shot. Now you have to worry about the layup. Can you carry the lake? Or if you lay up short of the lake, you have a long third shot.
Playing his second shot here at the par 5. This one looks like it's headed right for the middle of the dance floor, Frank.
Rather nice shot, I would say.
Stuffed it in there really close, and now just a tap in. Settles in over the putt.
Frank, that is nothing more than a punch to the gut.
Oh, it's cruel, Rich. Good putt and deserves so much more. Another shot added, though.
And it takes the wind right out of your sails.
FedEx Cup drama continuing here at historic Eastlake Golf Club in Atlanta, Georgia. We're getting set for the backside. Rich Lerner and Frank Nobilo for EA Sports calling all the action. And we'll take you down now to the 10th hole. Really powering up here. In the fairway here at the 10th, nice way to start off the back nine. Well, he's going to have to hit the same club a lot harder or just hit another one. Miss hit, wrong club. What happened there, Frank?
All of the above, maybe. It's a little bit of a head scratcher. It wasn't that hard a shot.
Coming out of the rough and right up next to the hole. And getting ready for the putt. Frank, that's a par, and onward we go. Tour Championship presented by Coca-Cola from East Lake Golf Club continuing. We're at the 11th hole. It is the only hole on the golf course under 200 yards. It's a 197-yard par 3.
Surely not.
Can't hide the flagstick from that man. And this will be a 5-foot putt here. Now comfortably inside that cut line, the former national champ makes birdie. Frank, always great to call the action here at East Lake with all the history, with so many good holes, and we saw plenty of outstanding shots today.
And I hope everybody got to enjoy the golf course that Bobby Jones certainly loved, and really it got him into the game. So for all of us here, it's fun to take a little trip down memory lane and also play a great golf course.
I'm Rich Lerner, along with Frank Nobilo for EA Sports, saying so long until next time. NBC Golf Channel on EA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the final event of the FedEx Cup playoffs. Today, it's live second-round coverage of the Tour Championship. Oh, come on, that's not even human. That's ridiculous. That is 350-plus yards. Chance to set himself up for a good scoring opportunity with his second shot here. No doubt they'll be happy with that shot. Well played. Now this for birdie. Came away with par in the previous round. Wow, that hurt.
It did. Shot gone forever.
Good try. Just didn't quite read the break, Frank.
It shouldn't be a problem, you'd think, cleaning up here for par.
With a good read, might have been able to make it from that distance, but not to be. Frank, this has been an absolute mess today and all week long.
You said it best.
Moving on to the 11th here, 197 yards. We go. That's good stuff right there. Wonderful approach, and now a really good look at birdie. Getting set now over the putt.
Now putt for par.
This is a good-sized putt, 27 feet away. Very well done. Almost made it.
Yeah, there'll be no stress for the next one.
Oh, man.
I just pushed it.
Boy, that hurts. Couple shots over par. Continuing from the Tour Championship at East Lake in Atlanta, Georgia, all the drama of the finale for the FedEx Cup. And this is a chance to make birdie. We're at the downhill par 4 12th. It's only 391 yards. A good, accurate tee shot gives a player a chance to make a 3. Frank, this one's not looking good.
Yeah, certainly not down the fairway line, heading toward the rough.
Frank, better than we thought it was going to be.
Yeah, that looked like it was headed for that thick stuff the whole way, but a little fortunate. But then I guess you're allowed that in this game.
All right, so they have the number. Now they have the green light, trying to get at this whole location. Early part of this second nine, a good approach shot, and now pretty good chance for birdie.
It's at sneaky distance.
Hit it. He's made it. This is a good driving hole. From the championship tee box, players will aim just to the right of those fairway bunkers. A left center fairway position is ideal. Right center workable, but it means dealing with the right greenside bunker on the approach. Like many others here at East Lake, the green is sloped from back to front. That's classic Donald Ross, making ball position on the green critical. Frank, you've played in conditions all over the world. Here come the winds now. What's the mindset?
Well, this is really what separates the men from the boys. This is where you've got to tell yourself, and it's an advantage to you. Obviously, the scores will go up a little bit, given the conditions. But once again, this is going to suit the stronger player today.
You like the old phrase, swing easy when it's breezy?
Definitely when you're hitting it into a head breeze. But if down breeze, tee it up a little bit, try and ride that wind some more. I tell you, there's long and long, and that with a little bit of breeze behind, it's long.
He rode the wind there to payday. He's going to have a good look coming up.
This looks like it's going to find the target.
Making it look easy at this point. Another beautiful approach shot. Made a par in his previous round. This time, it's for birdie. Frankie took plenty of time on this birdie putt. He looked at it from 3 different angles. He forgot one very important ingredient.
Yeah, pace. You can definitely fall in love with the line, even with approach shots as well, but obviously we see it more on putting.
Straightaway par 4 here at East Lake in the Tour Championship, the 14th, 442 yards. He makes a great pass at the golf ball. It's powerful, but it's rhythmic at the same time. And now it's right in his wheelhouse. Good position where he can attack the pin.
Yeah, he has all those options now. That ball's sitting up. You can bring it in high. You can bring it in low. The choice is yours.
Midway through this back 9, could use this birdie here at the 14th. Boy, this could be a tough one right here, Frank.
It's a very long putt, Rich. Obviously, it's difficult, but he still has a shot to sink this one for birdie.
You couldn't ask for much more than that, except to make it. Been pretty good all day from this distance, just trying to take care of business. That is a solid par putt. Third round coverage comes your way tomorrow on EA Sports. For Frank Nobilo and our entire crew, I'm Rich Lerner saying so long for now. GT Golf Channel on EA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the final leg of the FedEx Cup playoffs. Today, it's live third-round coverage of the Tour Championship. And here we are, the final stop of the FedEx Cup playoffs. It all comes down to this tournament, the Tour Championship, to help us crown the next FedEx Cup champion. Hello, everyone. Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo here at Eastlake Golf Club in Atlanta, Georgia. It has been hosting this championship since 2005. Now, it is time to jump right into the action. Frank, what's the key here at the 440-yard par 4 fourth?
The hole looks like it's a little dogleg left to right, Rich, but really you have to hit your tee shot down that right side. Just keep it inside the bunker line. That gives you a better angle into this green that tilts back towards you. It might look like a circle, but it doesn't play like a circle.
Good strike, good lie, good chance to attack the pin. Well, he's going to have to hit the same club a lot harder or just hit another one. This won't hurt him. So the second of the par 4 goes begging, and now I'll have to rely on the short game.
Yeah, but a short game, as we all know, can redeem a lot of mistakes. Let's see if he does it here.
This is EA Sports coverage of the PGA Tour. Located in Atlanta, Georgia, the Eastlake Golf Club is the home course to legendary golfer Bobby Jones. It's the oldest course in the city of Atlanta. This is Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo for EA Sports, and we'll be calling all the action out on the course today. Frank, what is the layout like here at East Lake?
Tremendous old-style layout, Rich, sort of very much up and down. And remember, this area was stricken by poverty years ago. Now it's one of the most pristine golf courses in the world. It's a traditional golf course, Rich, straight-up design. Everything's in front of you, and normally it's a par 72 for the members, but by reducing 5 and 10, they become like whopping par 4s for even the best in the game. Par 3s too. Excellent test here at East Lake.
Great strike and a great result. Sitting up, good chance to attack the flag. Frank, what's the challenge approach at number 1?
Well, really, just keep an eye on where that flag is. You can spin it down towards that front section, or just let it sort of feed to the right. Well, there's a big green, and they're going to use every inch of it.
Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus.
Well, you're not going to make that putt all the time, but you'd like to at least get it to the hole.
If he keeps putting like that, he's going to be an announcer in no time.
And so just getting started, even par so far.
Here at the par 3 second hole, just under 215 yards.
Well, you can hear it right off the center of the club face. This has a chance to be close.
That will be a great look at birdie. Not a gimme, but well within his range. Good putt, and now 1 under par. On this short par 4, a fairway wood off the tee should leave players with a short iron to the green. The front of the green is guarded by 2 large bunkers that are especially difficult if the hole is cut on the right portion of the green. The green slopes from back to front.
He's going for a little extra. That is burning through the atmosphere. Look at that thing. It's got a tail on it.
Yeah, that's like a rocket ship. That one was launched by NASA. Oh, my goodness, Frank. Did you see that? He just annihilated that.
He just threw precision out the window. This is all about brute strength, and that is miles.
A sensational shot right there, Frank.
Oh, you start beating your chest after a shot like that. That's the best we've seen into this hole today.
Collects another birdie with that stroke and goes to 2 under. Fourth hole now, 440 yards. Frank, that ball's sitting up like it's on plush carpeting.
Rich, if you and I had lies like that every time, we'd still be playing this game for a living.
Steeply up the hill here. This is going to play very long. This is a good-looking shot. So a chance for birdie after another solid approach shot. Frank, 2 is nice, but
3 is even better.
Starting to feel it now. 2 straight birdies and 3 under for the round. Back on the tee here at East Lake, 5th hole, 520-yard par 4.
Smokes it.
Beautiful looking shot right here.
Great Bobby Jones used to say the hardest shot in golf's the next one. Judging by that light, it's not going to be too hard.
Just a beautiful approach shot.
You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point.
How about that? 4 under par. We all recognize this hole, the 6th, a par 3 over water, 209 yards. Another good swing, and it looks like, Frank, another really good shot. Oh, can't hide the flagstick from that man. Count him, Frank. He's about to go for a handful here.
Oh, this is wonderful, too. And there's been no flukes, too. This is just plain great golf. Let's see if he can make 5.
Starting to feel it. 2 in a row. 5 under for the tournament. Well, Frank, we've made it through the 6th unscathed. Here we are at the 7th hole, and a little movement to this par 4 goes to the left.
Exactly. The first hole that actually shapes that way at East Lake. There's one bunker down the left side, that short bunker not in play. You would think you'd want to draw it off this tee, but really the best access to this undulating green is down the right side.
That is tasty looking right there, Frank. Just a perfect spot in the fairway.
That is prime real estate. How do you get a lie like that? Seriously, you could hit any club from there.
Frank, no reason here to think we're going to see anything other than another good shot.
Yeah, in a great flow, and golf like this looks easy.
And it generates some momentum here at the 7th hole, just for birdie.
I've heard of being on the zone, but this is just making it look so easy.
Just sensational golf. I mean, he is knocking down every flagstick right now. What a performance.
Can't birdie them all, Rich.
settles in over the putt.
Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Here at the 8th, again, this is not an especially long hole, but it requires some thinking. It's a strategic golf hole, 405-yard par 4, and it doglegs to the left, so position is key. Well, that's the way you draw it up here at the 8th. You want to get it out there. He's done that, and he's kept it in the fairway. Trying to get a good mental picture here on the approach shot at the par 4 8th. Again, most important to just avoid those bunkers by the green. Birdie try up next. Good chance here. Currently at 5 under par.
Never looked like missing.
Rounding out the front 9 here at East Lake, and interesting, this is our first par 5 of the day. Just 2 par 5s on the course, and the first is here at the 9th, set up at an even 600 yards. That ball is absolutely scorched. Just hit a seed out there. That, Frank, is position A.
Wouldn't you like to have that in your bag every day?
Love it. And from the fairway for his second shot here.
Surely not.
Frank, that is how it's done.
Yeah, take a gross of those. That is a lesson in itself.
And now a chance for eagle. Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt. Now 8 under on the day. Well, that was a nearly flawless performance on the front side, but Frank, we know it's an 18-hole game, isn't it?
That's right. Now's not the time to pat yourself on the back.
Well, this one has a chance to be really good. In the fairway here at the 10th, nice way to start off the back 9. Probably going to have to hit one more club here, Frank. A little bit uphill. This one looks like it's headed right for the middle of the dance floor, Frank.
Rather nice shot, I would say.
Early part of this back 9 and a good approach shot. Now we'll have this for birdie.
Now it's at sneaky distance.
Good try, just didn't quite read the break, Frank.
It shouldn't be a problem, you'd think, cleaning up here for par.
Did the job right there. Now at the only hole on the course that starts with a 1 at the beginning of the yardage, this par 3 11th, just under 200 yards, right around 197. Beautiful approach shot there and a good chance to take advantage. These putts keep the round together. Continues to amaze, yet another birdie, and what a day it's been. Now to the par 4 12th. It's only 391 yards, so Frank, where could a player run into some trouble here?
It's actually the green here, Rich. The whole hole slopes downhill, and when you look at the second shot into this green, it looks like it pitches back to front, but that's an optical illusion. When you get onto this green, it's actually relatively flat, but you'd swear the green slopes towards you.
NBC Golf Channel on EA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the final event of the FedEx Cup playoffs. Today, it's live third-round coverage of the Tour Championship. Well, it all comes down to this, the finale in the FedEx Cup playoffs, and a mere $10 million payout to the champion, won in the past by Brandt Snedeker and Tiger Woods, Jim Furyk with the backwards ball cap in the rain, Bill Haas with that amazing up and down from the water, Henrik Stenson, and the red-hot Billy Horschel last year. They all took home the big prize in the FedEx Cup playoffs. It is, of course, steeped in history, designed by one of the game's all-time best architects, Donald Ross, and it was the boyhood home of one of the true legends of the sport, Bobby Jones. Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo for EA Sports. Let's get right down to the action. Good-looking shot right here. On the green, and looking at a birdie opportunity. See if he can go one better than yesterday when he made par. This putt for birdie. We haven't seen a whole lot of that, Frank, but that has to feel good. Now the fifth hole here at the Tour Championship, and a challenging par 4 here. It is 520 yards long, and it rewards precision off the tee.
He's winding this one up. Doesn't have the power, though. That was nuclear.
Now getting set for the approach here at the fifth hole at East Lake. Frank, what's the right way to go?
Well, if you've got a long club in hand, you can sort of bounce the ball and let the ball sort of turn to the left. Everything slopes from that back right corner to that middle left portion of the green.
that
Will be a great look at birdie.
well, this would be nice. A fourth consecutive birdie. Heating up.
I'm running out of fingers.
Wow, I thought he made that.
Came to the putt excited to make birdie. Now, settle for par.
Yeah, a little change in the attitude right now. You've let one go. You've got to really knuckle down there and make sure you don't drop a shot. It's important that this one goes in.
This is really one of the most scenic holes on tour all year long, and a fitting spot for the season finale, the Tour Championship presented by Coca-Cola. It's the 6th hole. It's over 200 yards, and there's plenty of blue water out there just to keep a player focused on the task at hand. Players still fighting the strong winds out there today.
should be pretty good right there. On the safe side. That's how you play the game. Right there. Stick it in close and then knock in the birdie. Getting set now over the putt. Just misses. Well, that would have been a bonus had it gone in, but still, reasonable chance for par here.
Yeah, there's no damage. You're not going to birdie every hole.
They'll take it. That's a par. On to the 7th hole here at East Lake in the Tour Championship. Good strike, good lie, good chance to attack the pin. Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
And to generate some momentum here at the 7th hole, this for birdie. Makeable putt right here, currently sitting at 1 under for the round. How does that not go in?
Amazing. Stroke looked good. Line looked good. Just did not take that final break.
Locked in on the read and the speed. Frank, that's a par, and onward we go. Here's another dogleg to the left at East Lake in the Tour Championship. It's the 405-yard par 4 8th hole, and position is paramount here off the tee. You see those 3 fairway bunkers along the left side. You need to avoid those. You want to be positioned on the right. If you get it down that right side in the fairway, you'll have a good chance to attack the whole location. Not on the fairway here. This could be a tough shot coming up next. Second shot coming out of the rough here. Oh, looked like he caught a flyer right there, Frank.
Well, I don't know what he caught, but this is way too much. Well, it was almost like that's what he wanted to do, but why would you want it to run over the back?
Frank, you always talk about it not compounding the error, but here again, another shot from the rough.
Yeah, if you try again.
Into the tall cabbage. That ball is swallowed up. Set to go. Not an easy shot by any means. How good was that, Frank, from the rough?
Oh, that's amazing. That's a masterclass in short game.
12 feet still to go. Don't leave it short. Wow. Boy, the train went off the tracks here on this hole. This is for double bogey. Frank, you know full well, this can be a humbling game.
And an embarrassing game.
Rounding out the front nine here at East Lake, and interesting, this is our first par 5 of the day. Just 2 par 5s on the course, and the first is here at the 9th, set up at an even 600 yards. Frank, what's so compelling about rivalries in sports is that athletes need each other if they're going to go to great heights. Joe Frazier needed Muhammad Ali to solidify his legend. Jack Nicklaus probably needed Arnold Palmer to go to a place that he had not been. And I think that's true across the board as we look at rivalries in sports.
I think it defines careers, Rich. It's not until those players retire that they realized how important it was to have that foe. You know, so often we're living in the present like we are now with Tiger Woods and Rory McIlroy. And it's not for years to come that we'll realize the sport wouldn't have been the same with one without the other. Come on for a little extra.
A heat-seeking missile right there. Wow.
Well, he pays a price for that.
Yeah, when you don't see the top of the ball in the rough, you know it's not sitting pretty. You'll need a bit of force to extract one out of there.
Oh, no, look out, Frank. I think he flushed that one.
Oh, this is going, gone.
So missed the fairway, and now he's back where he needs to be.
Yeah, minimize the problems.
Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
This is when this game just looks like fun. The bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
Very well done. Almost made it.
Yeah, there'll be no stress for the next one.
And getting ready for the putt. Nothing wrong with that par putt.